How would you like to improve the quality of your photos and videos with just one piece of equipment? Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out just what that piece of equipment is. One of the major advantages of upgrading to a DSLR, mirrorless camera, or interchangeable lens video camera is the ability to swap out different lenses to fit your specific needs. Prime lenses are available in all lengths and varieties and offer numerous advantages in performance when compared to their zoom lens brethren. Also, the particular choices associated with sticking to a specific focal length can help you improve your photographic technique as well as help you learn. And a new prime lens can expand your capabilities with new features like a large aperture for more effective low light shooting, or a specialized feature that enables you to get the close-ups you've always dreamed of. By the time this video is done, I'll give you a detailed explanation of this important tool in your lens arsenal. Hi, I'm Jim Costa. I'm a videography, photography, and technology guru, but you can call me a dadographer. I've created many other videos on videography, filmmaking, and more, and I'll link to those in the description below and both during and at the end of this video, so stay tuned. If you want to learn more, remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I upload every week, and I'll be uploading many more explanations of film, video, photo, editing, and tech topics. Stay tuned to the end to find out how to get my free DSLR and mirrorless camera cheat sheet that'll have you shooting like a pro in no time. In film and photography, a prime lens is a fixed focal length photographic lens as opposed to a zoom lens, typically with a maximum aperture of from f2.8 to maybe as low as f1.2. Prime lenses are optimized to a specific focal length or purpose. This means that optical performance is generally much better and that the lenses can be made with larger apertures while still maintaining a fairly compact size. Another benefit is that a prime lens will have fewer moving parts, so there is less of an opportunity for problems to appear from general use. Generally, primes perform better than their zoom counterparts and are sharper with fewer visible aberrations. These differences can be very apparent, especially with high-resolution sensors that are currently available in modern DSLR, mirrorless, and interchangeable lens video cameras. Different focal lengths are better suited to certain subjects or styles. This is why you will constantly see lenses like an 85mm lens referred to as a portrait lens, or a 35mm lens as a street lens. This has a lot to do with the field of view and what you need the lens to do. Capturing cramped interiors will be the domain of wide or extreme wide-angle lenses, whereas distant wildlife and sports will obviously require the use of a telephoto lens. Besides the obvious, different focal lengths have their own attributes and looks. For example, the longer the lens is, the shallower the depth of field will be when they are compared to at the same aperture setting. So for example, a 100mm lens at f2.8 will have a much shallower depth of field than a 35mm lens at f2.8. Also, telephoto lenses tend to flatten features and compress space, making the background elements appear much closer and larger than a wide-angle lens would. This is why an 85mm lens is a popular choice for portraiture. It has a good background separation effect due to its shallow depth of field, and it will flatten a subject's features slightly more for a more flattering image. Wide-angle lenses will exaggerate perspective and will make a subject appear distorted, but they can capture a larger area and are well suited to architecture, landscapes, and other types of photography where dramatized elements are wanted. One of the most common options is the standard or normal lens. These lenses have an angle of view close to about 45 degrees, which replicates the perspective that is seen by our own eyes. This makes it a good first lens for beginners because it's easy to imagine what images will look like before you even put the viewfinder up to your eye. In essence, what you see is what you get. In 35mm terms, these lenses fall between 40mm and around 65mm, though the 50mm lens is the most popular and well-known option. So, what does all this mean? A prime lens is a lens somewhere between 40mm and 65mm that is fixed. The focal length means it doesn't change. The most normal of which, or most common of which, is 50mm, which is almost exactly the same as what we see. So, when you're shooting film or videos, if you use about a 50mm lens, plus or minus a few millimeters, whatever you see is exactly what you will get, and it allows you to get up close enough that it gives a more flattering image and can separate the background to give you some depth of field to an extent. These lenses are also very good in low light, which means that you could shoot indoors or outside much easier than you could if you were just using some other lens, or like a zoom lens, because it has a wider aperture. All of which means an improvement immediately for your photos and videos that you shoot. If all this is making sense to you, but I got it in the comment section below. My question of the day is, what's your favorite lens and why? Leave a comment below and let us know. Would you like to learn more about your camera settings to get you shooting like a pro? I've created an absolutely free cheat sheet for you on all the best camera settings for your DSLR, mirrorless, and video camera that will show you the settings that will allow your photos and videos to compete with the pros with any lens that you choose. The link to get that cheat sheet is just below in the video's description. I've also created cheat sheets on other topics such as video editing, and now even offer training courses on video editing using Adobe Premiere Pro, which is part of the Adobe Creative Suite, and soon I'll be doing even more trainings on other editing programs as well. I'll link to those cheat sheets and training courses in the description below as well. You want to see more videos like this? Follow my YouTube channel, Jim Costa Films, for more. Think what you saw was great? Like it. If you have an opinion, feel free to comment below. Do you know someone who could benefit from the information I provided? Go ahead and share the video. Do you want to learn more? If so, then connect with Jim Costa Films on social media and online, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and the web. I currently have over 4,275 videos on my YouTube channel, Jim Costa Films, so feel free to check out many of my other videos for great film, video editing, and technology tips, tricks, and suggestions. If you follow me for a while now, you probably know that I have a community of photographers, videographers, and filmmakers, just like you on Facebook, where I share even more pro tips and tricks. It's called Video Producers and Content Creators. We love new members who want to share their work and learn from others. You'll find the link to that group in the description below as well.